Hey everyone, I am Jasmine Pasud. So I'm going to discuss about monetary system. So for today's topic, we will be examining the role of money in the economy and what is monetary. Money is generally recognized medium of exchange for transactional purpose in an economy. Money is the set of assets in the economy that people regularly use to buy goods and services from other people. Example, currency like paper bills and coins, checking account balances, and traveler's checks. Economically, each government has its own money system defined and monitored by a central authority. So, types of money. Commodity money, money that takes the form of commodity with intrinsic value, that is, it would have value even if it were not used as money. An example of commodity money is gold, silver, and cigarette. Fiat or token money. Money without intrinsic value, intrinsically worthless, that is designated as money by government decree. Example of this is coins, currency, and check deposits. Money originates in the form of commodity having a physical property to be adopted by market participants as a medium of exchange money. Money can be market determined, officially issued legal tendered, or fiat monies. Money stock. Money stock refers to the quantity of money circulating in the economy. Currency is the paper bills and coins in the hands of the public. Currency measures sum of outstanding paper, money, and coins, while demand deposits are balances in a bank account that depositors can access on demand by writing a check. Demand deposit funds held in checking accounts, they are added to the currency when measuring the quantity of money. Other assets could be arguably included in the money stock. Example, funds in saving accounts, checks, most common currency, demand deposit, saving deposit, traveler checks. So let's now proceed to the broader definition of money, M2 and 3. What is M2? M2 is a calculation of the money supply that includes all elements of M1 as well as near money. M1 includes cash, checking deposit, while near money refers to saving deposit, money market securities, and other time deposits. These assets are less liquid than M1 and not as suitable as exchange mediums, but they can be quickly converted into cash or checking deposits. Um, M2 is broader money classification than an M1 because it includes assets that are highly liquid but are not cash. A consumer business typically doesn't use savings deposits and another non-M1 components of M2 when making purchases or making bills, but they can convert them to cash in relatively short order. M1 and M2 are closely related, and economists like to include more broadly defined definition of M2, when discussing the money supply because modern economies often involve transfers between different account types. For example, a business may transfer a $10,000 from money market account to its checking account. This transfer would increase M1, which doesn't include money market funds, while keeping M2 is stable since M2 contains money market accounts. So what is M3? M3 is a measure of money supply that includes M2 as well as large time deposits, institutional money market funds, short-term repurchase agreements, and larger liquid assets. The M3 measured includes assets that are less liquid than other components of the money supply and are referred to as near money, which are more closely related to the finances of larger financial institutions and corporations than to those of small businesses and individuals. The M3 classification is the broadest measure of an economy money supply. It emphasizes as a store of value more than as medium of exchange. Hence, the inclusion of less liquid asset in M3. Less liquid asset would include those that are not easily convertible to cash and therefore not ready to use if needed right away. M3 is a collection of the money supply that includes M2 money as well as large time deposit institutional money market funds, short-term repurchase agreements, and larger liquid funds. M3 was traditionally used by economists to estimate the entire money supply within an economy and by central banks to direct monetary policy in order to control inflation, consumption growth, and liquidity over medium and large group term periods. In order to determine M3, each M3 component is given equal weight during calculation. For example, M2 and large time deposits are treated the same and aggregated without any business that each component of M3 affects the economy of the same way, which is not the case in the actual economy. This equal weighting can be considered as shortcoming of the M3 measurement of the money supply, which is why it is no longer used as true measurement of the money supply any longer. So